And
Everyone,
Happy New Year.
it's me. Okay, so for this meeting, after this meeting, another meeting is fixed. So let's try to finish on time. So we have only 55 minutes. Okay. So
Uh,
it's a new member, Tong Shen. It's first time maybe to participate this meeting. Hello.
Hello.
So we know each other. We don't need to introduce ourselves. We skip.
I don't know. I think there is a Dongshen. She's a new, no?
Yeah. Hi. Sorry. Okay. 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 So thank you. So today, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Uh,
hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. And today, before I discuss the topic, Uh, I would like to share HETI's new membership structure, right? And it's launched in January this year, and it's a redesigned HETI simplified and expanded membership. So it's more inclusive, transparent, and equitable across global region and organizational size. And membership type is there are three type. And first, individual members. That's for practitioners, students, and supporters of EAS. And for the individual members, new 3 months free trial for first-time individual members. It's a great way to explore HET webinars, resources, and the community before committing. And second, organizational membership. It's for EAS center and nonprofits and similar organizations. And third, it's federation membership. It's for nonprofits that want a voice in strategic leadership through voting rights on the international councils, influencing by law, executive committee decisions, and Congress locations. So all members get lots of merit, and for example, for access to HETI's global network and free webinars and webinar recordings, of course, and we get newsletters and research updates, and uh, ah, we can uh, we can publish and promote your own events on the HETI calendar, right? And it's a very nice. So please take a moment to explore the HETI membership page and consider joining us. And we would love to welcome more voices from Asia Pacific area. So, Vera, please help me.
I think you do well. It's everything. You said perfectly. Everything.
Really?
Thank you. Yes. I think you
So,
said all the information.
mhm. So move on to today's topic. So it's I suggested this topic. Um, so uh, Yes. I suggested the equine body weight and carried load. So when we promote equine assisted services activities, we must always consider horse welfare at the same time. And as tonight's topic, and I would like us to focus on equine body weight and carried load, and to develop a shared understanding. So, Kirsten, can you share my slide?
Yeah, sorry, just give me a 1 minute so I can get it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my computer is very slow, so just give me a few minutes.
Have you tried the steps?
Yeah, I
And
started working on it and I just haven't been able to finish doing it. So
it helped mine.
yeah. Okay. Hey, we should have it. Okay. Can you all see that?
Can you see? So our organization follows the methods of RDA UK, which include guidance on a horse's body weight and the load it can carry. So to calculate an appropriate load, we first need to know the horse's body weight. The estimation method shown here is widely used internationally. So body weight calculation formulas A and B, there are two ways to calculate. So we must also include the weight of the saddle and tack. Adding 6.4 kilogram for smaller horses and 12.8 kilogram for larger horses. But I'm sorry, I'm not certain of the original source for these specific figures. So I don't have the, I don't know the evidence for these numbers. The common guideline is that the horse should carry about 1/5 to 1/6 of its body weight. For example, 140 centimeter pony weighing 350 kilogram could carry about 70 kilogram. After subtracting 6.4 kilogram for tack, the rider's share would be 63.6 kilogram. It's all right until here. So in equine assisted services, we also consider how a rider's disability may affect the load on the horse. If a rider has poor balance and is unstable, we add next page maybe. Yes, if a rider has poor balance and is unstable on the horses, we add 15% to their body weight. If they have slower balance reactions or tend to lean to one side, we add 10%. If their balance is close to that of a non-disabled rider, no additional percentage is added. So this is important not only for safety, but also for horse welfare, I think. And by understanding weight limits and load management, and we can reduce the strain on the horse and keep our activities ethical and sustainable. So if there are guidelines from your countries or organization or groups, I would be very happy if you could share them with us. So that's
I can
all.
tell you, I just completed an equine nutrition qualification. It's Canada-based, and it's amazing. It has so many resources that are peer-reviewed, published journal articles, and a huge amount of the course focused on the body condition scoring of horses. And I'm sure there was peer-reviewed journals in there also about the ratio of weight to the, body weight, rider's body weight to the horse's body weight. And I can't believe it. I was just looking at this very thing the other day, actually, online, and kind of frightened myself because we've got a horse that is about 500 kg. And when you apply the 20% limit, it's actually not that much weight that you can expect the horse to carry, especially when you add on all the tack and other bits and pieces. So it's definitely food for thought. But if you're wanting references, like peer-reviewed references, I can definitely send you some.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be great to have more resources about this, Marenia,
Yes.
because as you said, like it's quite surprising when you look at the size of your horse and the weight of your horse to actually how much they can carry.
Yes,
Particularly if you
absolutely.
have a rider who is unstable in themselves and can't hold their own weight. Um,
Yeah.
that can certainly add a lot of restrictions to the services that you provide then.
Mm-hmm.
And even, considering the breed of the horse is important because there are quite a few groups here in New Zealand that use off-the-track thoroughbreds, some of which have actually never raced. But if they have raced at all, because they are started so young, what happens is their pelvises get terribly pinched because they're ridden essentially before any of their growth plates are formed. And so that creates a lot of problems when they're, an adult horse and they're brought into any kind of a program, really, whether it be recreational or, therapeutic. And there's not an awful lot of like the damage is already done, you can't undo it, but you need to be mindful of it as maybe another factor, as opposed to maybe a different breed of horse or a horse that's had a different upbringing.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good consideration, actually, the breed of the horse as well, which I presume most
Yeah.
places would take into consideration.
You'd hope so. You'd hope that they would.
Yeah, exactly. You would hope. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, thank you. And do you know, are there any helpless website to know more about it?
Yes, I did find one. I will have to look it up again. I'm pretty sure I saved the link, and I can probably find it and send it to you.
Thank you. I want to learn.
Kirsten, can I ask you, can you go for the slide before? I will just make print screen because I think it's very nice. We can just share these two slides as social media.
First
Thank you.
slide.
Thank you.
Oh,
I found it very, very interesting, Kiginu, this slide and the second slide. I don't know how many slides you have,
Just the
but
two.
the second also, I never seen actually the numbers considering increasing the weight for the people with like real disability or like that. I think it's very good. So I would like to you to this and the second page slide, if we can
Yeah.
share it on the HETI Facebook and maybe bring some discussion, no? Christine, I think it's very good to
Yeah.
bring some question.
Why not?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Kaginu, you said that this was based on RDA UK's recommendation, was it?
Pardon?
This was based on RDA UK's recommendation?
Yes.
Okay. Including the
Long
adjustments
time
based on.
ago. Now I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, but we can really share it and then give a credit RDA Japan that it was from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
it
wonder
was.
if it's been updated at all from the RDA
Yeah.
UK. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see if there's any more like current research on it. I'm sure there is. I could probably find some for you anyway.
Well, it's depending on the case, so we change it, and
I think
it's
it's
not the
very, very, very.
correct, but it's basically we think about and
I think in HETI ethical guidelines, it's not like that detailed, Kirsty, no, that we have this
yeah,
specification of for the rider with balance.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
I think so. It's very abstract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it would be very
Broad.
good to add something like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just I think some people even they don't think that if they have people with balance difficulties that they should add the weight. Just you know to put the
Yes.
thought. So we can just make a point, you know, that you should consider, you know,
Yeah.
the balance, the rider balance, that maybe for the weight, how to weight your horse. I think this is quite very good, Kirsten, very good. Thank you.
And with regards to
Yeah.
the tack, then, Kaginu, is it specifically that no matter what tack you're using, you add 6.4 kilos for the small horse and 12.8 for the large horse? Or should people
Yeah,
be
it's
actually
I don't know. I don't know the evidence. I don't know the source.
okay? Because I'm
But
thinking that maybe
we learned like this.
yeah, because
I'd
presumably
weigh
there are
the tack
some more
because it
lightweight
might be
tacks.
different, mightn't it, for each participant? You know, maybe they have a different type
Because
of saddle.
Yeah,
sorry,
or a
sorry.
rotor even. Yeah.
I think the tack of for pony is lighter than large horses. It's sure, but I wonder it's a 3 kilogram difference. I don't know, but my pony's saddle is very light.
Yeah.
So,
And then you
okay.
can get lightweight saddles,
Yes.
you know, that
So,
are
My
so
my my saddle for my 170 centimeters thoroughbred is 3.5 kilo.
yeah.
So you don't need to have
3.5.
massive.
I've got a dressage saddle. It's a beautiful thoroughbred Lamalan one that was Lucinda Green's. And I was so lucky to find it, but I haven't weighed it. I'm sure it might be a bit heavier than that. It'll be a good exercise to do, actually, to work through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depend on the horses, depend on the riders, and depend on the if it's a poorly experienced side walker, For example, he push the horses but how do you say? Sidewalker push the, for example, the rider's legs,
Yeah.
and it add the weight on the horse's back. So it depends on the helper and depend on the horse and depend on the rider. So it's instructor decide this scale. We
It's
choose a
obviously, yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of variables that you need to take into consideration.
So, oh no.
I really never seen so much concrete information about it. It's very nicely done.
Oh, really?
No, yes, yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, and the Maho isn't here, so
Do we have more slides?
I hear, but I search in papers about this.
a paper.
Yes. I search in about papers, but many research writing about the sitting position only, not riding horses. So I want many times to search in another papers. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea though, Maho, to be able to kind of get some concrete evidence. Because I think, you know, obviously it depends as well on what the person on the horse is doing. So like if there's people who are vaulting on the horse, surely there's a difference in weight there as well. If they're sitting or if they're, you know, lying back on the horse, I'm sure there's lots of considerations for how they're being carried. So
what are you saying, Christine? It's exactly what we should make awareness, that people need to be aware and consider a lot of stuff before they mount their client. And I think a lot of people, they never been aware of it. Really, they didn't really think about it, that it's maybe more loading.
Yeah, I think knowing the weight and the load is this does not interfere with the horse's three-dimensional movement. It's very important.
What you say again, Kigino? Sorry, I didn't.
Three-dimensional movements.
Yes.
Yes.
And
so it's very important. So to knowing the weight and load, it's interfere with the horse's three.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only about it if you go for the biomechanics, and if you load the horse more, the horse can compensate the load with the head up, you know. And when it's head up, it's already alter the movements, the stimuli from the back, because we need the head to be leveled on the level of the wither, and the free head movement. So actually, yes, it's a very good point. I have a lot of wow effective, because I know a lot of stuff, you know, but now like you do a lot of stuff unconsciously, and it's good that when you just make it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent and pretty scary, actually. They're very thought-provoking videos about how incorrect training and incorrect position on the horse actually causes kissing spine. It really brings it home to you, you know, what a responsibility we have to these animals, to train them in the right way, to use the right equipment, and, you know, to be the very best we can possibly be as riders. And obviously there's more challenges when people have, proprioception and balance problems, issues. That just adds to it. But I have got the links to those videos if you're interested in them. They're made by, you may have already seen them. I think there's Equitopia was behind one of them, and a fantastic company called Padma Video. She's done some incredible videos on horse welfare, and has leading experts that are interviewed throughout the the documentary that she does. I think the standout one I watched was called Horses and the Harmony of Science, or it's something like that. I can't quite remember the full title, but I personally, after I'd watched that, went away and thought, anybody that wants to have anything to do with horses, that should be absolutely requisite watching. It really should, because it teaches you so much and it makes you think in a completely different way. Especially if you've had a break from riding horses for a while, and the science has moved on an awful lot.
That would be great if you could send those links on to me, Marenia, because we can always include them in the information about this meeting as well. And I think another consideration that we have to take into account as well is that when we're working with horses that have been, they're like second-hand horses, so to speak, like that you haven't born and raised yourself. So the history of them perhaps isn't known. And so, like you said, Marenia, if they've been carrying a weight for far too long and their backs aren't in great condition, sometimes then you don't realize it, and that can cause even more issue if you're bringing them into a yard where you're going to be working with people with disabilities. So there's so much more that I suppose that we need to consider when we're looking at this as well.
Yeah. It's a huge amount, and I think when I, in my pony club days, which was centuries ago, horses and ponies were considered like naughty, if they blew out their stomachs. But now we know they probably had ulcers,
Yeah.
We never knew about ulcers in those days. They weren't a thing. Nobody knew a thing about them. And it all comes back to the nutrition as well. How easy it is for horses to get ulcers. It's quite scary when you go into it. They're very fragile creatures, actually.
Yeah, I recently saw, I think it was a research paper, I can't even remember where I saw it, about the impact of working with people with mental health difficulties, etc., on horses, and how it can cause so much stress that it's causing ulcers and that to horses. I must try and find that again because it was very interesting.
Oh, that's fascinating. I'd love to read that.
Yeah, I'll try and find it again. But yeah, it's amazing. Obviously, they're so sensitive to how we are that it can cause them that physical issues. And so obviously, if you have somebody on their back who's throwing themselves around or unable to hold their own weight, then that's going to have a huge impact. So very important topic.
We just have to think how amazing are these animals that will carry people with those challenges, and in doing so help them to lead better lives. But it's pretty incredible, and I think we have a huge responsibility to look after them the very best way that we can.
Yeah.
Very good. So we will share it. Let's see if we will bring some discussion. And then we can share it with the ethical committee, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Presentation. And if you get some,
Yeah, and obviously if anybody finds any relevant research papers, that would be really helpful to have so that we can add them to our list of like under this topic that we can put them under.
Great job, Kigin.
Yeah.
Hi, Tomoko.
Hi. Sorry for the late.
That's
No
okay.
problem.
Yesterday. Thank you for your helping yesterday.
No problem. Don't worry about that. That was good. You done it.
Oh,
So we have here, Marenia is from New Zealand, Shen
Yes.
is from China, and Maho, Tomoko, and Kigino, are you from Japan, all of you?
yes.
Yes, from Japan.
Mhm. Shen is a physiotherapist, and she's my first student from China. So I invited her for the network. So I'm happy that
Yeah.
she joined. Okay.
So Tongshen, it's I don't know his or her face.
Yeah, me too. We haven't seen yet. Yeah,
So nice
lovely.
to meet you.
Okay.
So
So we have less people than before.
yeah,
That's all right.
sorry.
Okay, but no,
Oh, not at all.
it's not your fault. We will just have to
Yes.
sustain and
I think
So next,
sometimes it can be difficult with the time. I know for Morenia it's quite late, isn't it? So
Yes.
so
Yeah. It's
unfortunately,
lucky
even though it's
I'm an insomniac, so it didn't matter too much. But I thought, oh, I'm glad it wasn't 11 o'clock,
yeah,
or a bit
yeah,
later
yeah.
than that.
Mhm.
so I watched the SNS. The Anton visited China, right?
Yes. Okay.
As
Mm.
ambassador.
Yeah, he
Why
went
not
to Hope Beijing, that's right.
he will he will be
It's
in
already
Japan.
second time. It's already second time. He went within like 6 months. He traveled a lot. I think it is business trip, but he always
He's traveling now. He's traveling.
he works like that. He works.
Ah,
It's job. He travels a lot
okay.
for his job.
So next time I would like to invite Anton for this meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
he's
can do
quite
that. No
busy.
problem.
Yes, why not? He can
Would you like to put a date into the diary for the next meeting?
Mm,
We normally meet every few months, so I don't know if maybe
in
whenever
3 months. No, maybe 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah,
No.
April?
yeah, April looks good.
Mm.
So what are we on the 10th today? So maybe if we went for like the 14th of April?
14.
Yeah,
I'm not
Okay.
available, but it's okay. I don't need to come. It's fine. We
will
have
that work for
vacation.
everybody else?
It's okay for me.
Tuesdays are not generally good for me because they're very busy. I have about 3 or 4 things on that day and on that evening. But it doesn't need to revolve around me. So, if that suits everybody else, that'll be fine, I'm sure.
But we're not tied to a Tuesday either, Marenia. You know, we can go for a
Okay.
Monday or a Wednesday either. So
Oh, right. Well, either of those would be fine for me. It's just Tuesday is a bit tricky.
okay, would the 15th then work? Wednesday the 15th of April?
Yep, that'd be perfect.
And for you, Kigino?
You,
It's okay. No problem for me.
well,
Okay, no problem also for me.
super.
Mm.
Maha, is that good for you as well? Try and get everybody in.
You you will be in core time no, in April.
Okay, perfect.
Super. Brilliant. So thanks very much everyone for attending. If you've come across any research papers or videos like you were talking about, Marenia, please do send them on to the HETI office, because then we can kind of collate that information for anybody who's interested in the topic. So it's really handy to
Yep.
have
Yes.
everything in place. That'd
Yep,
be great.
I can definitely do that.
Do you want to, we have still time, do you want to speak with Merenia already enjoyed?
What would you like to know?
No, it's okay. Okay, thank you.
Right, brilliant.
So,
Thank you very much. Thank you for your attending.
Yeah, and we'll see you in April. So I'll make sure to send out an invitation for
okay,
April.
perfect.
And feel free to share it with
you.
other people as well.
Oh, lovely.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Marie.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you.